Today we want to welcome everybody in our worldwide audience to Westchester High School here in Los Angeles, California. I have the Westchester boys basketball team and the ladies also here. One of the great programs in Los Angeles. They currently have a Los Angeles Laker who played at Westchester, Trevor Ariza, and we just want to say hello to you guys. How you doing today? Are you excited to be here? Well, do you understand why we are here today? Well, we talked about this earlier, and my father was a basketball coach. He coached in college, he coached in the pros, and he always used to tell me, and he always bring me home these big, high-top shoes, because he said you got to wear high tops. Your ankles, you don't want to hurt your ankles. And I was like, all right, what do you guys think about that? Do you think you need to wear high-top shoes? Anybody out here? What do you think? You need to wear high-top shoes to play basketball? Yeah? You need them for the support, right? You don't want to get injured, right? Maybe that changes today. Today with us, a guy who is a 10-time NBA All-Star, the reigning MVP of the National Basketball Association, and of course the star of the Los Angeles Lakers. It's amazing to see him play. Our very own Kobe Bryant. Yo, it's Kobe.
Up,
I mean, it's not just like.
What's happening? What's happening? What's up, man?
How you doing? Great to see you. First of all, I want to tell everybody, especially the folks on the internet around the world, back in, I think it was 2000, I get this call, and it's like, after your folks said, hey, Kobe wants to do this thing on the internet. And now in 2000, the internet's really not popping off. But you did a post-game talk back to folks all around the world. So you've always been an innovator. Is that true? You're into the technology?
Well, what we try to do is try to bring our fans closer together so you can get information, quicker, as opposed to waiting to the next day or, waiting to the news or something like that. You can kind of get it right then and there.
And speaking of news, team's playing well right now. You're playing well. How's the season going in your estimation?
It's going well. It's going well. We're doing good. Obviously being 18-3, we're very pleased with that. We still feel like there's plenty of room to improve and get better, and plan on doing it.
All right. Meanwhile, what's going on with this shoe thing? Because we were just talking about the fact that you got to wear a high top if you play basketball, right?
Who said?
Well, I mean, that's what we all been told.
Yeah, no,
right?
that's false.
How is that false?
Well, everybody in here is athletic basketball players and all that. And, I played basketball since I was 6, and I've been in high tops for the majority of those years.
Sure.
And I sprained my ankle. Every time I sprained my ankle, I was in a high top. The high top ain't do nothing for me. You come down on the ankle, you're going to sprain. Come down on the foot, you're going to sprain your ankle.
Right.
So what I wanted to do is I wanted to minimize the amount of weight that I had in the shoe. So I wanted to decrease the weight, and I wanted to increase the mobility in the movement of my foot.
Sure.
If that makes any sense. I feel like the foot should be moving in its natural state, in its natural range. And I feel like that would make me quicker, give me more reaction time, more response time. And but again, to do that, if you have a shoe that's low cut and that you want to decrease the weight, a lot of times you lose the cushion in the shoe.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when I directed Eric Avar, who's the designer extraordinaire somewhere around here, and I said I wanted to do all these things, but I didn't want to sacrifice the stability or the cushioning in the shoe, and he pulled it off.
Speaking of that shoe, I guess we shouldn't wait any longer. But you are always on the court looking for that extra little edge, aren't you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what it's about.
All right, well, let's talk about this new shoe.
Let's do it.
Let's unveil it right now. Everybody ready? Got the cameras? Are y'all ready? Here it is, the new
That's it.
low cut.
That's it. It's the low cut right here.
Corey, that is unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank you. No, it's a tribute to the design, man. Eric Avar did a fantastic job. And like I said, you can see it's low cut. The weight it's basically no weight to it at all. So.
Well, let's be honest. This is now the lightest basketball shoe made by Nike. And one of the reasons it's light, and let's talk about some of the construction. 2 things from this shoe came from the Olympics.
Right.
One of them, thank goodness for, is the lunar light. It's like the new air. And for guys like me, the lunar light makes all the difference in the world because it absorbs in a sense, right? Explain lunar light.
Well, also is the Flywire technology.
Right. And
which was president of Hyperdome. How many guys wear the Hyperdome? Exactly. So, you know, the Flywire technology is still present because it increases the strength in the shoe and holds it together. But still, the technology is so light, it doesn't increase the weight of the shoe.